Um, we're going to talk about support tonight. And when I say support, is on so many different levels, and it's a lot of us that don't have a lot of support when we're doing anything, when we're trying to get anything done. Um, it's a lot of us that really don't have it. I'm just trying to give people an insight on how support for some people might be not good and might be bad. So, bad, not good, same thing. Or it could be great. It could be depends on how people want to carry it. So, we're gonna start with my first question that I did wanted to know was, what mean? Okay, so support mean to me is something, um, showing up, being there, showing comfort. There's so many different ways I could tell you how I would like to have comfort in support. I think support a lot of people don't understand. It could be the littlest thing as just even just showing up or showing your face and just saying that you're there. Um, Taking your time out to give that person a call. Support could mean so many different things in so many aspects. One point is emotional support. And when I say emotional support, it's like being caring about what's going on towards that other person. Um, Please bear with me. I'm really going through some breathing problems in the last couple of weeks. So if you see me, I'm really trying to. Welcome to Real Talk with Elisha. My name is Elisha, and welcome to my show. I always start by saying I am not a therapist, and I do this show because it's therapy for me. And I would like to share any of my life lessons. Hopefully, it will help someone along the way of anything that I have been through and came through, and hopefully, someone can learn from it. Before we get into anything, we're going to start our meditation so we could loosen up a little and get right to it.
Let's take a 2-minute reset together. Wherever you are, begin by resting your hands on your lap. Close your eyes gently and take a deep breath in. Hold it for a moment and then exhale slowly, releasing any tension you might be carrying in your shoulders or neck. Now, let your breath settle into a natural rhythm. Inhale deeply, and as you exhale, picture yourself letting go of any distractions or stressors. Again, inhale and exhale, imagining these problems fading away like a passing cloud. Let go of the mental chatter and be fully present with each breath. As thoughts or distractions come and go, gently bring your attention back to your breath. As you continue to breathe, scan your body for any areas of tension. With each exhale, consciously release that tension, allowing your muscles to relax. Feel the weight of your body being supported by the chair or floor, and notice any sensation in your fingertips or toes. Notice the rise and fall of your chest or the feeling of air passing through your nostrils. Focus on the sensation of your breath moving in and out. Take one more deep inhale and exhale. Thank yourself for taking this time to recharge, and whenever you need a brief pause, come back to this video.
Oh, all right. That actually really helps me a whole lot. I'm not going to lie. So tonight, let's get into it. I decided to do something um, about love, and it's the languages of love. And the reason not the reason, but I'm doing this because if anyone's been on my show, seen my show, I am on a healing journey, and life is a healing journey also. So if you are going through anything in your life and you start doing, realizing things and so forth, you will start understanding different things in your life that is more important than other things. And the older you get, you will realize these things. So, the languages of love. Um, the first thing we're going to start with languages of love is introduce this. What's his name? Oh, I'm sorry. We're going to start with the question. I always had this stuff right, and then I just get boop, just discombobulated. All right. So the question is, what inspired you to explore the concept of the 5 love language on my show? Um, the reason I'm doing it is, like I said, it was because I'm on a healing journey and I'm realizing some things in life. Since I've been dealing with since I've been going to therapy and dealing with my traumas and love life, I've been starting to realize a lot of things. And the more that you go through these things, is the more you really, really observe people and how people treat you. And you don't have to be in a relationship far as like a boyfriend, girlfriend, husband, wife, or whatever. It also goes with family also. The love languages pertain to anything in life, far as anyone that we come across, and it's inspired me to do that is because I'm finding out the differences of love right now, and I'm finding out a lot of things that I didn't even know when I was growing up of what love was. So that was something that I really wanted to start to talk about, how love right now, a lot of us is taking it into different perceptions of it. I got this 5 love languages from Mr. Gary Chapman, who is an author and relationship counselor, best known for his book, The 5 Love Languages: How to Express Heartfelt Commitment to Your Mate. It was published in 1992. In his work, Chapman identifies 5 distinctive ways that people express and receive love, which he refers to as love languages. Understanding these languages can help individuals communicate better in their relationships and foster deeper emotional connections. I think that is very powerful. I like I said, far as me doing this show about this is because what he just said. You want to be more connected to people you come involved with. You want to be more connected to your family, and these are the languages that he spoke of. And the 5 languages are word of affirmation, acts of service, receiving gifts, quality time, and physical touch. And I didn't notice this when I was growing up, that these were some really effective stuff. I didn't even know that these things help you along the way. And now that I'm older and been in relationships, that I really see the difference in how people deliver love. Or sometimes it might not be love, it might be obsession. Sometimes it be domestic violence, which is they want to control you and hit you and be controlling. That's the word. Um, I don't think that's love. I don't. Like I said, these are the languages that we have. You guys got to excuse me again. My breathing is acting up tonight. So we are going to we're going to go into a commercial right quick. That commercial was sick, I have to say. Very, very nice. I like that. Um, if you guys need any logos, any commercials like that beautiful commercial there, hit up Mr. Ali Major. Seven Sun Entertainment. That's right. Seven Sun Entertainment. Um, we're going to go into the next question. Okay, so it's going to say, can you briefly explain each of the five love languages and what they entail? So, it's word of affirmation, acts of service, receiving gifts, quality time, and physical touch. Now, what they entail? Well, it's basically telling you these are different ways you could show love to someone. And like I said, it doesn't have to just be in relationship, it could be as family also. Um, these things really plays a part in everybody's lives, and we just don't understand and know it. We don't pay attention to these things when we have a lot of confusion and hate and sorrows and depression and all these things that we deal with on a regular basis. We don't see these things as much as we need to. A lot of us will see it because we see it from our parents and we pay attention to them. Like affirmation, to me, the words of affirmation, when someone is really supporting what you do and really giving you that positive vibe of giving you that connection to say, hey, you got this, or support me in anything you do. The acts of services is, I think, is when they actually want to do things on their own without you forcing them. I think that's act of service. That's one of them to me. Receiving gifts, you want to, I think just giving someone anything to show your appreciation to them is beautiful. It could be a card. It could be, I'm a simple type of woman. So um, if I see someone needs something, I think that's the best time to give gifts. It don't always have to be on a special occasion to make sure someone knows that you love them or care. Sometimes people do that because of the kindness of their heart and knowing that, hey, you know, this is the way I love you, and it doesn't have to be materialistic. A lot of people like materialistic things, and nothing's wrong with that. I'm not knocking it, and it's more of wanting to give something to someone without having to force yourself or be in a holiday or something just to show somebody some love. Quality time. The quality time is a big thing for me. I think time is very, very valuable. I think a lot of us, when we was younger, didn't know time was really, really a precious thing. I know when I was younger, I enjoyed any time that I had with anybody. It could be my son, my mother, father. You have to make sure and take the time out. And that's the type of love you want to show people, is doing that. And the last one, physical touch. Who doesn't like a hug? I mean, well, let me take that back. I know someone that doesn't like hugs. Actually, I know a couple of people that doesn't like hugs. And there's nothing wrong with that. I think that just that they didn't get a lot of love when they was young, or they just have some issues that they need to deal with, or maybe they just don't like it. I can't really say, and I can't analyze that because I'm not a therapist. So I'm not going to say on that part. Um, I think physical touch for people, well, for me, is a beautiful thing. I think all these love languages speaks volumes, and I think it is so beautiful. The older you get and you really start realizing, when you start losing your friends, when you start, I ain't gonna say losing your friends, God takes people away for a reason. And at the end of the day, He wants you to develop who you are. And I now understand all these things. Um, these love languages say so much to me, and I didn't know how love was until I started really getting to heal who I am and really becoming one with myself to know and appreciate this type of love. I had it when I was younger, and back then I had too much things going on with me that I didn't get to appreciate that from that person, and I hurt that person pretty bad. At this point now in my life, I know the difference between these things. And when you have someone that is giving you affirmation on a daily basis, is beautiful. When you have someone, the acts of service, and that could be anything, it could be showing up and just surprising you. It could be just being there for you. And I think that's a nice, beautiful way of showing a love language. Um, the gifts, I really, I'm a person, I give a lot. So I give a lot of gifts if I'm really into you and I think that you are deserving. And well, I can't even say deserving. I'm gonna say I'm a really giving person, so I do show love by that. And I only give gifts because I think it shows the person that you care. And I give these things, especially I buy gifts if you need it the most. Sometimes a lot of us don't get to get what we want, and if someone else get it for you, I think it's beautiful. So um, those are the things that I really think is so cool. I love quality time. Sometimes I think I overdo it sometimes because it feels good when you have someone doing all these things with you. And to finally accept it is where I'm getting at. To finally accept these things from someone, it's the most beautiful thing I have ever experienced. And now understanding what it is. And for years I didn't have these things to understand it, and I didn't have the person giving me affirmation. It was always arguments. I didn't have the act of service to depend on him or be there. I didn't receive any gifts. Actually, I didn't even spend holidays, um and my birthday. Quality time was not even a thing like that. So, and physical touch, I really didn't have none of these things in my previous relationship that really um it really got to me so bad. And I think that's why I started seeking therapy, because I didn't understand. I was giving so much love to this person, and then they couldn't see the love back, I guess you could say. So I'm sharing this because I really appreciate the people that takes the time out to give me these love languages, and I try my best to give it back. And I think that people that do that for you, you should always try to reciprocate it back to them. Okay, I don't know if I think it's a commercial we're going to, or is the next, oh yeah, next, I'm sorry, yeah, it's the next question. Why do you think understanding love languages is crucial for healthy relationships? Well, I think it's healthy because um you get to see how each other is, and it really helps you to communicate more. It gets to appreciate, you get to appreciate that person and understand how that person is. A lot of us go through the backside of that, like I was explaining with my previous relationship. These things, it takes a toll on you after a couple of years, and I'm gonna say years because that's how long I was there. You don't When you don't get these things after a while, and you want them, and you're giving that all these things to that person, and the person is not giving back at least one or two, it does take a toll on you. So it's very crucial for a healthy relationship because it will help your communication, it'll help you balance your stress, and it would help you understand that you don't always have to be angry every day. Okay, so that is my answer for that. So I think we're going into a commercial.
Host Macy and Kia. Today we have a very
called like the International Coach Federation, but
just by saying who I am.
You sound like a narcissist right now. It sounds like life lessons. Oh, I miss doing that on my Instagram. I'll be honest with you. I used to do life lessons a lot because I was learning so much in my past 6 years of my life. Of well, not my life, but the last 6 years of going through so much. You know, my life lessons, far as love, like I was explaining earlier, is when we don't pay attention to signs in a relationship, we tend to overlook a lot of things. And we overlook all these 5 love languages. And to be honest, when we really don't really deal with our traumas, and I'm really emphasizing on this because a lot of us do have a lot of traumas or life, bad things that happen in our life, well, it's traumas. It tend to hinders us from really accepting love. Then that's my opinion. Um, because you got so many things that you could go here. We have lack of communication. People don't want to communicate with each other. We don't have people that want to give you physical touch. You know, my life lessons on these things is what I was saying earlier, is that I am healing so much now from my previous relationship that I know how to accept these love languages. And to be so awesome to know, well, not be so awesome, but to know someone so awesome that could give you these things is the most enlightening thing I could ever experience right now. I have done it in the past, like I said, but my life lessons is from my past of not paying attention to those love languages that those people gave me. And I was not accepting then. And now the way I'm accepting now, and I was trying to give that to someone else, he didn't receive it. So now I'm at the point where I thank the person that is giving me these 5 love languages. And it's amazing to feel that. And I hope that person feels the same way I do. Because, and I won't even say it's like, it's love, but it's more of knowing that you care for someone. And a lot of people say it was caring, and this is caring. And my life lessons is the more you really, really heal, and the more you open up your eyes about your life lessons, which is your life experiences, you will be able to really enjoy someone giving you these love languages. And I just want to say that that's my life lessons for this love today. And yeah, I just want to say that. So please stay out there and try your best to heal and make sure that you accept love when it comes to you. And out of these 5, come on, at least somebody has to be able to give you something. You know what I mean? And I really, really pray that everybody gets that. So we're going to go into our out meditation, I think.
Allow yourself to be still for a moment and start breathing deeply in through the nose and out through the mouth. Don't worry about how loud your breathing is or if anyone can hear it. And there's no need to try and ignore any noise or distractions going on around you, or to try too hard to clear your mind. Imagine yourself as a rock in the middle of a stream. All the noise and commotion that may or may not be going on around you just washes over you without having any effect. Focus on your breath. Think about how anything that has negatively affected your day up until this point And with each out-breath, you are simply going to imagine any unnecessary stress these events are causing you to feel just ease away. Breathe in and observe how you feel. Breathe out and feel it easing from your mind. Now, still breathing deeply, take a moment to visualize how you want the rest of the day to go. Imagine achieving any goals and successes at the end of the day and how that will make you feel. Create a mental picture of what that looks like and take a moment to play that out in your mind. Whenever you're ready, bring the exercise to a close and open your eyes.
Great. That was so relaxing. I hope you guys understand the love languages that I was trying to explain tonight, because it is very important that we really truly learn these things to really enjoy them from someone and to be able to give it to someone, because these love languages speaks volumes. And coming from someone that didn't understand it then, went through not getting it, and now to the point where she's able to accept it, it's a beautiful thing. And I want everyone to understand that. And I know you can accomplish that too. So let's have a great week. Let's have a great night first and a great week ahead. And I will see you guys next week, Wednesday at 8:30 Eastern time here. Okay? Y'all have a blessed night on purpose.